basically the premise to first Ghostbusters. They fought the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Or wait, was it the first one or was that the second? First one.
First one was Stay Puft.
Yeah. So they fought the Stay Puft and figured that out. Went back to Grumpy Ghost. Got a reward. Came back.
Flora bought everyone cake.
Yeah, Flora bought so much cake for everybody.
50 cake.
50 cake.
50 cake.
Now we're gonna go bring cake to the rats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You took 2 cakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 whole Texas sheet cakes.
1 chocolate, 1 vanilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. Yeah, it might be an animal thing. Rats might not be able to have chocolate. I don't know. But they
I like how you're like, mm-hmm.
it makes sense. You gotta think, with this guy at the helm, you gotta think of those sort of contingencies.
And you poison the
Take
were-rats,
offense
they vow vengeance against you. You all die.
AJ, do you remember when we had that handprint on the bathroom mirror and Shosh was like, I don't know how that got there, it wasn't me, but it's clearly her size? There's a handprint right in the middle of the TV.
That's circumstantial evidence, Michael.
Shosh like, my hands are all kid-like.
It looks like Wilson. That's like Wilson from.
Yeah.
Like somebody was stranded on an island with that TV. And you guys just said,
Got mad, hit it.
Yeah, she was playing her Frozen game. She's like, ah.
This TV was my only friend.
That's probably what happened.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay.
I think that was pretty much it.
From
'cause-
Titty Sprinkle's perspective, she is angry because she didn't want to go to the were-rats. She wanted to go to the elementals, so she's stuck in the whole elemental stuff.
But because somebody said, if you come back, Althesa's like, I don't want to do that right now.
That's right.
I mean, I'm fine with doing
He said
both.
if.
But,
Oh, we were gonna do both.
Yeah.
I'm just quietly standing behind the group and pouting right now because I didn't want to go to the were-rats.
Do you think it's a bad idea?
No, I just don't want to go.
Okay, well, you have to go. You can go shopping, get some coffee. We'll take care of the were-rats.
It's cool. It's gonna be like the hand thing all over again, where I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna help, but I'm gonna bitch about it the entire time.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, you'll do it now.
Is that about right?
Sounds about right.
Yes. Downsped has cake. We were getting ready to go on a pouty rat mission. I think the idea was first diplomacy.
That I'm real bad at?
No. You and I were on the kind of the diplomatic spectrum.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk these were-rats into friendliness. Get them, help feed them, because that's what their raids are for. Help feed them, and then come back with the news that they're friendly to
because we were going to do the spells
Senny.
to
Yeah.
get rid of the land so that they don't have to raid.
plant growth. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
You guys are you were just eating out like out in the common area, I believe.
Yeah, it's smuggled 2 cakes.
we've at least 2 cakes.
Cakes. So you're just gonna. You need to talk to anybody first?
Who would one talk to find out how to go approach were-rats?
Well, we could talk to townsfolk that are there and see if they know anything about were-rats. Listen. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to see if anybody knows about were-rats and their culture.
We asked the dude at the temple thingy.
Yeah, Dorvo is not a huge fan, but Senny is, and she's half of the...
No, the last game when we talked to Grumpy Ghost, the other guy was there, and I think we asked him some questions
You asked
about...
Gurnik how he would proceed.
And he didn't...
Or what his thoughts were, and he was one for peace.
Okay, but not any thoughts about, like, how we should or shouldn't approach them to show...
Oh, he said weapons sheathed.
That's right.
Well, it
yeah.
stands to reason, yeah.
That is right. So weapons sheathed. That's a good hint. Weapons sheathed and cake, I feel like, is a winning combination.
Should we, like, wave a little white flag?
I guess that means
Yeah, and
Nazis are
contrary
in the back.
contrary to my heart and soul, I do not believe disguises are the way to win these guys over. Because my first thought was, let's go in dressed like were-rats, give them the cake, and then be like, oh, surprise, I'm actually a gnome in disguise. But that's just leading with a wrong foot, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. I don't know about my lore anymore, but they don't look like were-rats right now, don't they? They have to change into them, so they should look just like deep gnomes when we see them.
Stands to reason.
Maybe. I mean, but we got to be prepared for the contingency that maybe they're just rats, like rat people, were-rats. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. But can you do a nature check to see if you know about were-rats?
Can I do a nature check to see if I know about were-rats?
This would be more of a history check.
Can I do a
The light
history
cancer?
check
Go
to
for
see
it.
if...
Can Flora do a history check? Because she's got like crazy history.
Yeah. So does Rock. Rock wants
Flora
to.
can.
Rock.
That
Yeah,
probably
Flora,
would be
please.
best because I rolled a natural
Okay.
one.
Roll
And,
it.
Flora
I
has
don't,
a-
and there's no pluses on mine.
Flora has a +6.
Okay. Plus that would be 11 for Flora. Also going to roll for Rock, who has a +6, and that would be 15.
Rock knows that were-rat lycanthropy isn't much different than werewolf lycanthropy. It's just they change into rats instead of werewolves. They're still affected by the moon, even though they can't see it.
Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to see the moon. The moonlight isn't what does it. It's the cycles of the moon.
Correct.
Is there a way for us, party? Is there a way for us to tell what cycle of the moon they're in right now?
Can I tell that? My nature abilities?
You would know that you're about 1 week from the next moon cycle.
My feminine abilities?
Oh yeah, it looks like it's the 28th day right now.
I know my cycles.
That reminds me.
Yeah, that's how TS knows. She's like, well,
Speaking of which, does anybody have any?
sanitary napkins.
Yeah, just use. There's got to be some sort of mushroom you can just use. It attracts bears.
You've
So
endangered
Oh,
everyone
this
in the
has
office.
gone down a terrible
yeah,
path.
it has.
This is what happens when Flora's not here.
I would have refrained from that with one dirty look, for the record. So, does Rock know whether this happens only during a full moon or every night? I mean,
With what you rolled, as much as you can remember, is that at least every moon cycle.
They
Okay.
can't change at will.
there's
Did you roll
some that
a history
probably
check?
could.
You didn't. I can't help you.
Don't worry about it.
Me know nothing. That was the equivalent of 1999 Wikipedia. Very trustworthy. Okay, so if we can try to go during the day, the celestial day, if we can figure that out, I think that would be our best bet.
Okay.
At least that way we can ensure that they're not going to be changing.
Given the amount of people that
Unwillingly.
you fed, it seems to be more daytime than nighttime. Given the amount of people that are out and about, people that are both deep gnomes and other travelers.
Is the whole party together right now, or you were sleeping at the inn, right?
Nope.
No,
You guys
you're
are all
not
together.
anymore?
I've been here
Okay.
for a while.
Yeah, he been drinking. He's
Okay.
drinking out of a troll skull. He's so
Yeah. About the last thing that happened is Titty Sprinkles tried to annoy Cilior. He threw up a shield, and she was trying to poke the shield, and that's about where we cut off.
Yeah. So, we don't know necessarily how far the were-rats cave is, so we should keep track of time and how long it's taking us to get there, because I, for one, don't want to show up in the middle of them changing into were-rats.
I'm
'Cause
setting
it
my watch.
could be a... Thank you. I'm setting my sundial. My cave dial.
So you guys are currently outside the foaming mug, and the more residential areas.
Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else.
Nope.
Unless you guys... So who wants to go with the were-rats? I know that I would
How many
like to
days
go.
has it been
Since
the blacksmith stuff?
Just one.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm hoping this is a diplomatic mission. So, I
Well,
don't
here's
know.
the question: do you want the muscle to come in with you, or do you want muscle to stay behind and you give us a signal of some sort if you're in trouble? You know, us non-diplomatic people.
Or how about we all... I think that it would be smart if...
Yeah.
I know, it's hard. It's only hard because I don't know how far away the were-rat place is. If it's close enough to where we just have to go like on the other side of the wall, and then we can start talking to them, then I can just send a message, a Twitter, to one of y'all on the fly. But if it's like way deep in the cave system and it takes like a day to get there, it's kind of risky not having at least another party member or two.
Can we figure out how? Is there any way anyone we can ask?
You are surrounded by
Well,
people.
I'm going to stop someone and ask them if they know how far away that is.
All right. Closest person is an elderly gentleman. He's kind of hobbling along, leaning on a cane. Just finished some cake. He's kind of smacking his gum.
How much cake?
How much cake did he have?
Yeah, one
Slice.
Good, not greedy.
Deep gnome sized slice, and seems to be headed back to where he came, heading towards it, essentially. And you, medium size. What do you say?
How far to the?
You gave me a fright. I'm sorry. How can I help you?
How far to the rat city?
You don't even try to like finesse your way into that.
It's a way. I love it.
The doors are guarded, but they're in the reception hall. It's not that far away. It would have been where you came in.
The reception hall?
Yes.
Oh, it's those big ass doors?
They are quite big, yes.
It's so funny when I'm like just asking a question in real life. Answered in D&D. Yeah, okay, so if it's just like those doors and we can get Refin or whoever guards them to let us in, I don't think it's beyond reason to just like let him know that we're gonna go that way to try and figure out the were-rat situation, and then I could send a message if it's not that far, and then you guys can do whatever about town.
All right, that'll work.
I mean, you might even be able to go to that elemental place, but I don't know if that's a smart idea. Without a full party.
Just putting this out there. Is Duder still?
Yeah, he's still watching your ass.
Hi.
You coming with?
No.
Okay. Like, can
Are we done? Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
No.
Well, I actually just wanted to speak it privately. That's why I asked. So, to the group, the leaders are conflicted about how to handle the were-rat situation. What do we really want to say when we go out the gate about what we're doing? Like, we've already told some people what we're planning to do, but I'm just thinking, everywhere else we've been, things have gone wrong, and I'm wondering, will we be let back in the city if certain people are upset that we're trying diplomacy with the were-rats?
Well, we have Senny's blessing, so that's half of the Diggermatics.
The way our luck has been, though, she will have been murdered by the time we get back. That's what will happen.
That's a good point.
By a dragon or a giant demon.
Yeah.
So it's just a bad idea, but she go to the elementals.
Although the other guy, it's not that he's against us talking to the rats, he just wanted to kill them. So
Yeah.
I might be overreacting, but it's just a thought.
I mean, I think that's a contingency that we should probably think about.
How much of our stuff have we left at the end?
You need somebody to get you back in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is like if we have somebody on the inside, but they're at least they can vouch and say, "Hey, we didn't go. They were trying to do this before we had to resort to violence." So at least they understand that.
I'll stay. Celia turns and walks back towards you.
Okay.
Just, hey, wait, send me a message.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So I guess we should just go. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Is it reasonable to say somewhere in my traveler's clothes, bedroll, etc., I would have some kind of cloth, white, or do I need to go buy some?
I have prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I could just put like a message up that says chill
come
for
in
just a
peace.
minute. Yeah.
I haven't
That's
got to
better
use my
than chill
spell
just a
right.
minute.
Okay.
So bad.
Alright. You wanna go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Just 2 for it?
Anybody else wants to?
No, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna train the entire time.
Okay.
Flora's going.
Okay.
You're not?
gonna follow behind.
Well, I'm gonna be intimidated to every one of these were-rats. Is this really a good idea for me to be there?
I'm gonna be on your side on this one. I think that's probably a good decision. Plus, you can vouch for us that we were going. And you know what?
So am I staying?
Do you want to like hang out at the gate that we're going through? Is that cool?
Flora thinks that might be fishy. It's the big troll hanging out by the gate,
I say take a vacay,
Relaxing.
man. Just drink.
smoking.
Smoking? We could just I
Did it
could just
taste
hang out and do that. If I knew that was an option, this whole game would have been forfeit.
Yeah, you and Celia are just getting blown out. And like, oh, this wizard's weed. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can go with you guys. It doesn't matter. Just whatever's better for the group.
We never have any idea what's gonna be better for the group, but
And when we do, it's not.
Yeah.
We had like one plan that went off almost without a hitch.
All right, let's go.
Which one was that? All right.
it's like Harry says.
Hypnotic
We
bag.
make a plan, we get there.
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes to hell.
All right. So you guys make your way back towards the barracks, which is attached to the reception hall. You find Captain Riffin.
Yes.
Explain to him what you're trying to do. He sends somebody to go check with Senny and Dorbo. Come back with the approval to go through. There is a small bead handed to you. It's a speaking stone. So when you're ready to come back through,
Oh, dang.
send a message.
And it goes to Reffin.
It goes to, yes, Captain Riffin.
Okay. And Reffin is clear that we're trying to be diplomatic first.
He is aware.
Okay, and he is.
They will not send people into your aid if something goes wrong.
Yes.
This is something you're undertaking on your
But
own.
he understands too that Senny gave permission for this.
Yes. Yeah, he went to go speak with Senny and Dorbo.
Okay. This is it. Yeah, I just need to make sure that somebody that's not just us
Leave a paper
knows.
trail.
We got to get a lawyer in this group because I know for a fact, I know what's going to happen. You're going to have all this bound in word and like brotherhood and all this stuff, and then words can be stopped with death.
Is there a class for
Words are
lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
Really?
probably noble, lawful evil.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that a class though?
Well, you could be. I'd probably take rogue for the investigative, or wizard.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yes. Okay, so you're led to the doors. Big steel doors. A small elderly gnome joins you. She is not. Nobody says anything about who she is or what she's there for. She waves her hand, and you see a shimmering effect on the door. She turns and walks away, and then they slide back the giant bolts that keep the door sealed and open it.
And we have the cake.
You have the cake, both cakes.
Whose cake? Wait a second. Altisla, would you carry both cakes? You understand why I'm saying this.
Bunch of bullshit. So I don't have any weapons in my hand.
I was saying to make you look friendlier, but yes, that too. Now that you
Just
say
a really cute mental image.
Oh yeah, just like 2 palm cakes.
Yeah.
He's medium sized.
Oh, but when he
Yeah.
gets bigger,
Yes.
let's just hope that doesn't come
No.
out
It'll be
at an
like
opportune time.
I'm gonna eat
Okay.
another one.
Marching order. Who's going first?
Side by side
Yeah.
in the front. Let's do this.
Ben, Flora, and TS.
No, I'm last.
You're last. Flora and Altisla.
Yep.
Okay. The large metal doors open, and the cavern beyond is pitch black.
Check out my stupid hood.
Right? Makes no sense.
I don't know.
Makes you look like you have known that.
Yeah, she's like that guy. Is he up there? Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
he is.
Yeah, he is.
Like the guy in the middle. Ah.
Hey, does that have a good hood? And I was like, no.
Stupid.
Just want to show you all my stupid hood before I forget. Okay.
All right, so the room beyond is pitch black, so it's probably a good thing that both of you are going first. Flora is going to use a key point and cast dark vision.
Herself. I cast dark vision on myself. That's
Exactly.
Flora's voice when she's not here. It's real deep and kind of inner city.
Inner city.
So So, as you step inward, the doors behind you close with a heavy metallic clang. The sound reverberates for a few seconds before eventually fading. Standing in the darkness, you notice how cool the air is, and how bad the air smells. It's less rotten decay like you're used to, and more of a general stench of filth and just, like a hamster cage that's never cleaned.
Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't seem like this is a frequently visited cavern.
Okay. You guys want me to prestidigitate a good smell, or is that just going to make it worse?
I think it's gonna make it worse, man.
It has
It's gonna
before.
ruin the good smell.
I can never.
Oh
eat
yeah,
cinnamon
you're
buns again.
walking with cakes like cake smell. Okay, I guess carry on.
Okay. As you two step forward, you hear a soft click. And being the first two and together having a considerable amount of weight, you both fall
Yay.
as a trapdoor opens up beneath you.
That escalated
I need
quickly.
Yep.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit, 19.
20.
Orsa manages to grab the lip. However, you just missed it.
Oh.
And
Crap.
you take
I don't suppose with my high dex thing I
3,
can
nope,
grab.
4, 5, 6.
What if I use inspiration dice?
7, 8, 9. Nope. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Sorry, buddy.
As you fall to the bottom and your leg is pierced by a wooden stake.
How far down is it?
About 10 feet.
Don't
Charlie
worry.
got me.
I am going to throw ahead of me, create bonfire, just straight out, so it can light up the area to highlight any other loop traps.
And as you do that, you see 4 sets of eyes glowing in the darkness. And you hear the soft click and a thwang.
I duck.
I need dexterity checks from everybody else.
Everybody?
Nope, not you.
No? Okay.
Laura did not make it.
Oh,
I also have critical fail.
you gotta do something here.
And you?
I told you I
Do I
duck,
need
man.
to roll for the badger as well?
Yeah, roll. Well, yeah, roll for the bed.
Oh.
No, he didn't make it either.
All right,
4.
4?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and everybody make a Constitution saving throw now.
Even me in the pit?
No.
Okay.
I'm firing this dice because that's 2.
4.
And natural 20 for the badger. The badger's fine.
All right.
14.
Nope, not you.
Oh, sorry.
You will take 4 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage.
I'm gonna cast Skywrite. And I'm.
You're still holding on.
Oh, do I have to hold on with both hands? Or just my strength?
Make a strength check.
Okay, I don't trust this at all. I'm
well-
gonna pull myself up out of the pit.
How many points
and,
of poison?
run
4.
first.
4 piercing and 4.
It's just a good roll for me.
Okay.
So what are you trying to write in the sky? Because it's usually written with clouds, I believe.
The words appear to be made of cloud. You cause the words to form in a part of the sky you can
It is
see.
a pitch black cavern with just a bonfire in the middle.
Can I make them like neon light?
No.
Crap. Okay, well then I'm just gonna yell, "We come in peace, we want to talk!"
I have cake.
I'm in a pit!
You can hear skittering away, and then nothing.
See, you always lead with cake.
You should have. But then you would have fallen in the pit.
You're welcome.
Kitty Sprinkle, you would know by where they fled that they headed west.
How do I clamber out of this thing? How do I clamber out of this thing?
I'm gonna lower a rope down to you.
Yeah, some of us
So
still
you-
have ropes.
I figured you just use your tail, and
I don't think my tail's that long.
If I
it's
jump.
like 5 foot, and it's like midway.
But you said it's like 10 feet down and every clamber then.
You were still like this.
Oh, am I?
At the
Oh.
time, you're not anymore.
Okay.
Now you can use your rope.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. Climb rope. Hit A. Yeah, hit A.
Double
I'm gonna
jump.
stop. There's a bad guy walking around. He respawned. I want to pick up a pebble or a rock. Is there a pebble or a rock? Search for one. I want to take it and I want to use the cantrip light on just, like whatever rock can fit in my hand,
Sure.
and it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius,
Sure.
and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
How bad is your leg?
Pull through it.
It doesn't feel good, but it's
How
okay.
much damage?
It was 9. It's fine for the time being.
Okay.
I've got a spell that I can use to help anyway when the time comes.
So far, this trip's been great.
Hey, you didn't even trip. I tripped.
You get the feeling that this is wasn't meant for you. That it was in case exactly what probably they feared was going to happen, that the Diggermatics would send people in to attack them. So.
Yeah. So, as long as we keep our cool and we're in good shape, okay shape, I think we'll be okay. And I've got this glowstone, so I say we keep on trudging forward.
Okay.
Should we lead with cake?
No, I'll be behind you guys.
Okay.
Are you two bringing up the front again?
Yeah. Sounds good. And glowing stone. Do we have anything that we can write on that says friends? Like any parchment or anything?
How far? I mean, isn't there a trap in front of us that we need to figure out how to get over it?
You guys do.
Oh yeah, who has? Oh, I have find traps.
That would have been helpful to know yesterday.
Sorry. Trust.
The trap is actually just in front, and there are actually, if you had gone left or right around the door, you would have gone around it, no problem. But because you went straight ahead,
So the range is 120 feet.
So we can walk 120 feet and then you gotta cast it again.
right?
Okay. Well, second level spell, so I can only do that so much. But
Well,
I'll cast it
cast
for
it?
the area in front of us right now. Yeah.
You get that there is a trap behind you, but nothing else.
Okay. And then we continue forward.
As you're walking through it, the cavern is fairly sparse and there's only one entrance into it. It's fairly round and then it narrows and goes into a tunnel.
Okay. Orson,
What's up?
what do you think about making some good berries? I mean,
For what?
the rats. I mean, if they're hungry, or the free folk. Because I mean, I'm hesitant to call them rats because I don't know if they like turning into rats. You know what I mean?
Well, we
Nazis
have
are like
cake for
cats.
them.
What's that?
We have.
You want them to like you, you feed them.
Yeah, I know, but the cake, I don't want to just like throw a cake if we hear a noise. You know what I mean? Like if we hear some noises over in the corner, we can throw some food to let them know.
Are they gonna trust you?
I don't want to Steve Aoki.
It's poison.
I don't know.
I think we should just go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
The more we sit around and scheme,
Yeah.
the more they're gonna be.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell are
Yeah.
you scheming about?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go.
As we walk forward, I'm gonna sing a happy song. I'm gonna play a happy song about friendship and love.
Performance check.
Nice job.
25.
It's a very happy song. It kind of gives everybody a little bounce in their step, even Althea. Flora's skipping. You guys come to a fork. The tunnel opens up. There is a path to the left and right.
When you said they went west, titty sprinkles.
The tunnel that you just came out of is heading west. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my nature ability to look for any tracks on the ground.
I'm gonna smell the air for the freshest scent.
roll a survival check for me.
You're gonna do a nose scent. Nose check.
Perception check for you with advantage.
15.
You have advantage too.
I know.
Smells like cake, rat shit, and
Oh, hey.
rat people.
I thought I didn't need to do this.
That's why you're trying to use like where you can detect humanoids.
Where's my perception?
That's
My
different.
tracking.
Oh, never mind. 18.
You smell that? It's smelly.
It doesn't matter. You guys both got high enough. You can see that their footprints went to the left fork. You also can smell that that's where they went. But there's also an overpowering stench coming from the right. Give me everything. So left is where they headed. To the right, they didn't head that way, and there's an overpowering stench.
Stench?
Stench. Smells bad.
Could be death stench.
Like refuse.
We want that.
Oh yeah, I
Dumpster.
don't want to go to like, the toilet.
Now it could be the toilet chamber.
Yeah. You figure they all just poop in one big corner. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
Be the hunter. Know your prey.
Creatures for their exact number, their size, and how long they pass through the area.
You know they're small. It's just an ability. You have to roll.
No, it's part of natural.
Okay.
Natural experience.
You know they went left. 2 of them. Or 4 of them, sorry. Just going?
Yeah, going left.
Okay.
What was to the right, guys?
Don't worry about it right now.
The shitter.
Can you hear about how close
Did
off
Flora
they might
wanna
be? Either of you?
What?
With the perceptions? Can you
No,
hear
good.
about Okay.
The narrow tunnel is of a comfortable size for small creatures. It's cozy for medium, but anything larger would have a tough time getting through. The tunnel ends somewhat abruptly. There is a small wooden door banded with iron. There is a circular handle, but no lock. You can hear voices on the other side of the door, and some light bleeds through the bottom of the door.
I'm gonna go and knock on the door. Then I'm gonna press my ear up against it and do a listening.
Okay.
And listen. Where's the cake?
Oh, I hope an arrow doesn't come through with your ear.
Oh, 13.
The murmuring you hear dies down quite a bit, and you hear whispering. You don't hear anything. Nobody seems afraid or surprised.
I want to call through the door. Will you accept one of us as an emissary? And then I
More
die.
whispering.
Huh?
More whispering.
Okay.
I want to sing a song.
We have cake.
I want to sing a friendship song
More
for
excited
them.
whispering.
2 kinds. Chocolate and vanilla. These guys are a bunch of assholes. Carried this cake all the way over here.
Performance check. Singing a song of friendship, happiness, and cake.
Okay.
That lets them know that we're friendlies and we want to. 20.
For something like this, I'm gonna need to hear you sing it.
We brought cake for you, sweet were rats. We come in friendship and peace and love. We want to solve this problem.
From the other side, you just hear.
I'm gonna open the door and say thank you and smile.
You open the door to see a large cavern that is semi-brightly lit by braziers around the edge, and one large one in the center. Seated right in front of the brazier on a Zerkwood crate is a very rotund deep gnome. His face is a mess of scars that crisscross his visage, including one that goes straight down his left eye. He wears a cloak made from a badger pelt, and piecemeal armor that is dinted and pitted. He is bookended by 2 giant rats, one of which he casually scratches behind the ears. Filling up the rest of the cavern are at least 40 deep gnome. All look worse for the wear, and all are armed with light crossbows. He raises his hands in a welcoming gesture and says, "Well, well, well. It appears we have visitors. Welcome, friends.
Thank you.
We brought
Yes.
cake.
Can we all come in?
Let's have a chat."
Cloak is stupid.
Let's go in. Okay, so I go in, you go in.
Yep.
You're going in, Badger's going in, you're going in. With the cakes, though?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Flora is going to go in and just kind of try and stay mostly hidden behind Aldisla.
Sounds like a good idea.
You want to take lead?
Yeah.
I'm gonna immediately walk in. I'm gonna find like the nearest corner out of the way space. I'm gonna just sit myself against the wall like this. So I'm away from the group, backing away, just mad.
And the badger?
He's with me. Also equally angry.
He's like, whoa, but with Badger.
Sir, I'm Rock Studley. Pleased to meet you. And you are?
Pleasure to meet you. I am Chipgrin.
Chipgrin?
And as he smiles, you can see one tooth is chipped in half.
Judging by your stature, you might be the leader of this fine colony of were-rats.
You could say that. The Gold Whiskers.
The Gold Whiskers, correct?
That is correct. You are well informed.
Well, try to be.
Only thing I wrote down.
Wouldn't go that far. Yeah. So to be kind of forthright, we were sent here because there seems to be an issue between you and the Diggermatics. It's not.
Oh, is that so?
That is my understanding. I don't claim to know. That's my understanding.
So, just so we're clear, this is a peaceful visit.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
We can't.
And everybody lowers their crossbows and takes attention off the strings.
That's a relief. So we brought cake. I figured you guys might be interested in that first before even talking, or
Can't say as I've had it, but
can I
You try a
gesture to
piece
all
first.
these? Yeah, absolutely. I gesture for you to come up,
Yeah, I come up.
and I'll take a little dagger and take a piece off, put it in my hand. Swallow it. It's good. It's chocolate. I'll take one
A
off.
few pairs of gnomes come
I'm
in.
gonna walk up
Take the cakes from you.
before he takes cake. As he's taking a bite, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna stick my finger in it, take a bite, go sit back at the corner like this.
He just smiles. She walks away.
With his chip tooth grin. But yeah, so we brought cake as a gesture of peace because we want to try and diplomatically solve what seems to probably be a problem with the Gold Whiskers. You might have a food shortage on your hand. My understanding is that there have been raids in the town on the other side of those doors, and that most of the raids were because of food, or that was the only thing that was taken.
I'm not sure I'd call them raids so much as going into our own pantry that someone else put a lock on.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Do you now?
I understand what you're saying. Yes. Do I understand how you're feeling? Not necessarily, but I'm trying to broker something so that everybody can live in peace here. So you feel that the food is rightfully yours to take from the other deep gnomes? No.
They're deep gnomes.
Yeah, the other deep gnomes in the city.
As it's our home, yes. Barak was ours and has been ours.
And what would you say the obstacle keeping everybody from kind of getting along, and instead of having to take food out of the pantry that they also feel is theirs, what's stopping that from being an amicable relationship?
Being that they kicked us out of our home, came at us with sword and steel,
Okay.
and forced us to live in the most abandoned and defunct part of Barak.
I can understand that would be frustrating. So I know that at least some of the leadership in Barak wants a peace between your Gold Whiskers and their town people.
Oh, do they? They have a funny way of showing it.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Are you familiar with Seni?
Dorbo's lovely wife, yes.
Yes. I can't tell if that's sarcasm. Like, do you not like Seni?
Am I that transparent?
I'm so bad at sarcasm. You gotta understand, I'm kind of like brain to mouth kind of guy. Like, it
I
just
had a sarcasm once.
I mean, because she's the one who wants peace with the Gold Whiskers. She's the one who Dorvo wasn't really keen on it. He understands that.
Dorbo would rather see my head on a plate.
Well, yeah, and that's obvious. But Seni, I mean, for somebody that you don't like, Seni really wanted it to be peaceful. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think she wanted it to be peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't say.
I mean, do you have an interest in a peaceful, like brokering peace between the two? Because realistically, I don't think that just taking it back and saying it's yours now is going to go well for anybody.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, because they have defenses. There's issue with creatures coming in. You know, and
Trust me, the creatures they're dealing with are nothing compared to what we deal with.
well, yeah, but think of what you could deal with together.
Possible.
And I have a big interest because the people Brock have been kind to us, so I know that they're capable of kindness. All of us are aware that they're capable of kindness. So I have a very sincere interest in. Yeah,
They're kind to you.
Who?
the people of Brock.
Oh yeah. I drink for free. It's great.
How did you work that out?
Do what I do. I kill stuff.
That's not them. See, that's the secret. Not them. Yes.
What do you want in order to have peace?
Not to be treated like the animals that we are.
Do you feel the main issue is some people in town feeling discriminatory toward lycanthropes?
The xenophobes? Yeah. There's quite a few of them.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, he gets it all the time. So does she.
Not as much in Barak, though.
A lovely girl like yourself.
Oh, yeah, you didn't call me a demon.
Even the guys that are supposed to be bad guys here are nice. I like Brock so much.
If I feel like just so. What if we just try and figure out a way to just have them share the food? If you can incorporate something into the food stores, that would probably help you get back into that town and get your stuff back by bringing something with a deal.
See, my problem there is that it was ours. They took it from us. We've been here for 2 millennia.
Are you open to the idea of a city where everyone can coexist?
I think we would be.
Okay.
Okay.
What if we could arrange for you to send an emissary to broker an agreement that would ensure...
A parlay.
Yeah, something that would ensure your rights in the laws of Barak.
We would need equal footing in all matters.
That's fair.
Because you're equal creatures. Beings. Absolutely. Equality, equity, all that.
Just kind of stares at you like,
Not great with words.
You like charisma score, huh?
Silver tongue, huh?
Charisma score. It doesn't stop at Yeah, okay. Well, is there, so we understand that you feel the food that is in there now, you have a right to, and I would say to some degree, I understand that. But the taking from the pantry, if you will, is not helping anybody get over their fear or bias of were-rats. So what I would propose is, at least for the time being, so that maybe we can go back and tell them about our conversation, is that you let myself and my friend here give you some fertile land to help. We have some spells where we can make some fertile land to help you grow your own food that should, at the very least, help satiate the need to take from your pantry.
It would only be a temporary help. I think it only lasts for a year, but it would be something to start with while you work out the new order.
And I really hope that we can work it out before a year happens.
that would be good too. Now, we're also going to need to discuss whatever Dorbo's got going on that's drawing the oozes through our part of the city.
Yeah, we have an interest in that as well. the oozes seem to be kind of problematic, and we haven't been able to figure out what they're drawn to. But we do have.
Oh, I know what they're drawn to.
Really? We could use that as leverage for peace between your people and the Diggermatics and the other residents of Barak. If you're willing to help solve the ooze issue, and if we can bring this solution to the Diggermatics,
I'm not about to give away my secrets away.
I wouldn't expect you to. But if we can make them aware of the fact that you may be able to help us, and maybe we could get some people to help us solve the goo issue, and if the goo issue is solved, maybe that'll convince the Diggermatics to open up the gates again and have more of a free city.
Do you have reason to believe Dorbo or someone else in power in the city is causing the oozes to go through?
Causing, I don't know, but it was, or is, one of their own.
Do you have any idea who?
It's a miner named Atal.
Did the dwarves delve too greedily and too deep? Not what they were as a doom?
We're not dwarves.
Okay, I know. Sorry, it's a reference to an old tale.
I know
from
the
my
tale.
community.
Yes, I know. The dragon.
So what did Atoll do?
I don't know what he did, but he went missing some time back. I know because we've seen him. And
I bet he's a goddamn demon, isn't he?
don't know about demon, but he does have 2 pet oozes that he carries on with.
One of them's not our bro ooze, is it?
Bro ooze?
Goopy Goop.
Gelatinous dude. His name is Gelatinous Dude. He has a name.
From the back.
He's Gelatinous Dude.
Thank you.
Globagool.
Globagool. the
Gelatinous
globin-
Dude.
Gelatinous dude Globagool.
He kind of looks at you guys a little warily now.
Yeah,
because
we
you're
know
saying you have a friend.
We know a sentient gelatinous cube.
You're losing them.
Which also could be a positive thing. You're right, we're kind of getting off track here. Thank you, Isla. But you have a lead on what could be causing this. And I'm presuming access to an area where they might be trying to go.
Possibly.
So, let us help you get some food to maintain your society in peace from the main part of Barak for the time being. We can go back and talk to Seni and Dorvo about how you may have a solution for the ooze problem on the condition that there be free and open borders between the Were
And shared power.
and shared power, representation in the government, a seat for Chipgrin, aside Seni and Dorvo, perhaps.
Perhaps.
I think it's going to be a hard sell, but I think it's definitely the best shot that we have at peace. How's it sound?
If you could make it happen.
Rock, get your ass over here right now. You're not addressing the elephant, and the reason people don't want him in there is because they don't like him because he's goddamn rat. So how do you know that he's not a danger to everybody in there, and that's why they don't want him in there? And you need to address that because that could be a problem. Go on.
Yeah. Vaccination. It's fine.
Yeah, is this an airborne? I didn't ask that when we came in. I didn't think about that. Is this airborne? No.
Okay, so there is another concern that was brought to my attention.
I shared a spoon with one of them.
Oh my god.
Let me guess. And he flexes his hand, and you see like muscles ripple in his hand second, and then he lets go, and it goes back to normal deep gnome size.
Yeah.
The rat problem.
Well,
The rat problem.
I wouldn't call it a problem. It's different. It's an affliction, right? I'm not going to blame you for that. Unless you like it and you want it, then that's fine. Whatever. But I'm sure it's not for everybody. Right?
Well, we could maybe even make your own bathrooms if you would like.
And your own drinking fountain and your own schools.
No. Completely desegregated, okay? There's no.
We'll
there's-
bust people in from your town.
no. It's a bit too real. A bit too.
From where you're standing in the back, you see Flora just putting her head in her hands and just,
Just saying, I'm not really here.
she shadow steps back out to the door.
Okay.
She's on the other side. Just
some
like,
people in our party have a very strange sense of humor. But yeah,
None of you are from where I'm from. You shouldn't get that reference.
Rock gets all the references all the time. So, yeah, I want to be able to offer some, or we want to be able to offer some, something for the people who don't want to be afflicted with any sort of anthropomorphism.
The term is lycanthropy.
Well, yeah, this is like turning into
That too.
animals in general. That's anthropomorphic. Anyway, yeah, lycanthropy.
And what would you prefer?
Well, can you educate us for a minute about lycanthropy? Is it...
Do you have a pamphlet?
I know
Or tablet.
sometimes
At the
with
front
werewolves,
door.
sometimes, there can be a situation where at a certain time of the month you lose control, can't necessarily be responsible for what happens.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
We have one in our party who's afflicted with a similar thing. Mooncanthropy. Lunar cycles.
Is that the case with were-rats, or is it an ability that you have more power over?
For some were-rats, yes, that is the case. It's something they can't control, typically for new members. But with time and training, we can suppress the monthly cycle and change when we need to.
What about, and this would be something to work out in your negotiations with them, but what about the idea of having sort of a department of the government that's run by the elder Gold Whiskers, where you have the responsibility for training younger members to basically ease the city's concerns about safety?
We don't share our gift with anyone who isn't willing.
Okay. So it's not
Anyone
like
who is willing goes through the proper training.
Okay.
So you can't use it as a weapon?
Like it's defense more than anything.
it's like karate.
Could be used as a weapon.
So if somebody, brushes you while walking down the street and pisses you off, you can control it and not become angry were-rat. Because that's probably what they're afraid of.
It's not triggered by. I mean, I guess it could be triggered by rage, but it's.
And if there's equal representation and there are other were-rat guards that are more experienced with their lycanthropy, I'm sure that they could help stop that problem anyway.
Quite possible.
Yeah, the don't ask, don't tell policy in the military.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't morph, don't tell. Yeah. That's fine. That's your private business.
Digging up all kinds of ugly societal stuff today.
That's pretty great. Yeah, I really think for maybe the first time in a long time that we may be able to achieve a peace deal. I'm hopeful. I feel like you're very willing and putting forth a lot of good feedback that we can provide the Digrammatics.
So if they want to send an emissary to talk with you to start this process, I don't know at what point we're going to leave
Well-
Barak.
So we will not be welcome into Barak to discuss this.
I don't
peace
know
deal?
how to handle it, but one way or another we'll need to get a message back to you once we can go back to the city and let them know what the situation is and let them take it from there about how they want to handle it. It might be that they need to send a messenger to invite you to come in and let you know when they'll be ready to talk about it. If so, I just wanted to know how they should do that.
My door is always open.
Okay, is there something they should do? Because we were not sure when we came up here how to let you know that
Your
we
doors
came in
are.
peace.
Oh, do you not see the hole in his leg?
Yeah, we fell in a pit, so...
Oh yeah, dude, this is gross. It's starting to foam. Foam. How does a wound foam?
That'd be the poison.
Oh!
And he, a little gnome comes up with a little vial.
Just take a drink. Give me five.
Yeah, sure.
Antibiotics.
Hey, can I go? Hey, hey, hey! Can I show them?
Anyone else while we're.
Because we don't want anyone to get shot accidentally when they're trying to come in and talk.
Yeah,
but we don't want you to have
Yeah,
to
because
live in
this was
fear
not how you
either.
make friends.
When you come into someone's home unannounced,
How do we announce ourselves, though? We weren't really sure how
Well,
to do
now
that.
we have. Yeah, we've got agreement. We have an accord.
Okay.
A better recording.
Okay.
No, I think this is going places.
All right. Cool.
You don't have any secrets, like when we go back there and find out that you did something real nasty to them at some point, do you?
No.
And I would be one to argue that past transgressions should probably be overlooked for the safety of everybody in the future.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah. No demons around that you know of?
Can't say that I do.
Perfect. That's good. Is there a space that you would like a plot to be very fertile and produce delicious food or edible food?
And he goes and shows you where they have their meager crops.
Okay. I want to go there and start
That
casting.
spells it 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
guys want to go back to Barack and kind of relay the information, you can, and I'll stay here and cast it on their food
Okay.
plot.
It's,
I'm gonna stick here with you.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll stay.
do you think
we
we
just
should
gonna
both
hang out?
do it?
If that's okay with Chiptooth. Yeah, if we can both do it, that's even better.
Yeah.
All right. Chip Grin calls forth for casks of Dark Lake Stout.
Dang, bro.
They tap kegs. They don't have much food, but they share what they have.
Yeah. So,
Party
if-
up in the
party
Gold
up.
Whisker Warrens.
Party in the gold.
Whisker
ones. So you and I are
At-
both
at
going to
that,
spend 8
while
hours.
he's working on that, I'll
So that's
cast
all
berry
the plant life in Maya.
and just kind of feed the people while
And as you hear, you gather. I mean, from what you witnessed, they're not much different than. I mean, they're living in more squalor, but just overall, they seem.
Yeah, they're also really kind too.
You learn that.
Since we drank the
Potion?
yeah, does that take away the hit points?
You're not
from the
poisoned anymore, but your hit
Still
points.
have
You learn that the oozes that have gotten into Barak, they've come through the Gold Whisker Warrens, and they fight most of them. Not many get through.
Okay.
They have weapons that are resistant to acid. Once the oozes started coming, they traded with the Dwargar in Gracklestug
Okay.
until recently. As there's not really Gracklestug anymore, but you do learn that
It's Crackle Stomp.
it's not referred to as Gracklestug anymore, and the Dwargar are no longer in power. And instead, the Darrow and slaves are now in power with a mysterious figure leading them.
What's the name of it now?
Does it have a name?
It's even scarier.
Dwargar Bell?
Huh?
Wait.
It's her name.
Darrowville.
Darrowville? What? Is her name
Daenerys.
Daenerys? Her name is not Daenerys.
Okay.
So-
8 hours.
8 hours later, yeah. The areas that they can cultivate are rich and abundant with fungi of all different sorts, shapes, sizes. There's even a few plants that don't usually grow down here.
Apple tree.
No, I won't go that far.
Pear tree.
Lettuce.
Lettuce trees.
So
Alright.
you get a little. It's the back of your head. Are you guys alive?
Oh, dude, yeah, we're fine. We'll be out in a little bit.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I guess
Alright, so we're good here.
So those of you who weren't casting spells and were partaking in the food and drink are well sloshed. Flora's tipsy as hell and just stumbling, leaning on Althesa's thigh. By the way, did you take pygmy wort the whole time you were down here?
Yes.
Go ahead and mark off 8 of them.
8.
Damn.
Well, they only last an hour.
Oh.
How many more do you have?
Not many.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna need at least 2 dozen more.
Got like
If we keep it this rate, we gotta get out of this goddamn gnome town.
Well, wait. See if in that area we just enriched, if there's any pygmy wart there.
Yeah, can I do that?
Make an investigation check.
I got
With
that.
advantage.
I got
Can
that.
do a
Sure, go ahead.
system.
Just add, well, you're assisting, so add +5 to
20.
whatever you have.
Where am I? Oh, there it is.
And 4.
20 and 4. Is that with the +5?
25 and 9.
Okay. While there are tons of different kinds of mushrooms, there are no pygmy wort or bigwigs.
I've got somebody.
Alright.
I got a dozen.
Good.
And I don't need to get any smaller.
We're not gonna do cracks in the wall anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That face, though. Wish you could pick that face up on the microphone. So yeah, just say bye to Chipgrin, and that we'll do our best to represent him to the Diggermatics, and we appreciate his hospitality.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
And you too.
And you have an escort to the doors. They stay well back of the doors to Brock, but as you walk over, you see that the pit trap has been filled in.
Thank you.
Little nods, and then they scurry away.
We're ready to go. Over.
You send little, and then maybe 30 seconds later, the doors begin to open. You hear the and the doors slowly part. It's almost like blinding because rock itself is a lot brighter than the Warrens.
Yeah, let's go out.
Still, you're standing there looking.
So how did it go?
Pretty well, I'd say. Consensus?
Bangarang.
Bangarang.
She's not happy, so I'm assuming everything's great.
Yeah. So,
We gotta go talk to the Diggermatics. No.
yeah. Might as well.
Head off to the Diggermatic Hall. As you go in, it's the same hustle and bustle that was before. Less
Half our
people
party is real
like
drunk.
freeze. Yeah, some of you are stumbling. Flora's like, walk. Dorbo and Cindy are working, talking to people.
Dorvo, Senny, hello. How are ya?
All right. So how did it go?
It went pretty well.
Really?
We found our conversation with the Gold Whiskers very enlightening. And
Gold whiskers.
yeah,
Be cool, bro.
and contrary to what you were thinking, Dorvo, I think that peace can be achieved if you guys are willing to meet the Gold Whiskers halfway. They feel that they're entitled to Barack, and that they were drove out unfairly long ago. And I understand that you've done a lot of work to make the town what it is. But they want to come back into town and be treated as equals. And I don't think that that's an unfair request. But that being said, they do have the ability to help with the ooze issue. They think they have access to where the oozes are trying to get, and in fact have been fighting off a lot of oozes that haven't been coming into town.
Oh, how convenient.
I don't think
Pretty
it's
for
convenient.
your city. Yeah.
It's convenient for Barack, but it's not convenient for them. They
Do you have any proof of what they're saying?
right now we don't, and I can understand the skepticism. However, Chipgrin, who we were speaking with, the leader of the Gold Whiskers, who not a huge fan, I get it. He said that he'd be willing to help us solve the ooze problem for
How would he do that?
Pardon me?
And how would he do that?
He wouldn't give us the secrets on how he would do that. I mean, that would be That wouldn't be a very smart move, right? This is the thing he has to offer for a chance at living again in Barak. And I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
I wonder, would it make sense, and it seems like he's willing to come here on trust and speak with you and your leadership to try to see if you can come to some kind of understanding. I wonder if it would work best for you to talk directly, since we're pretty much strangers here and probably only have half the information.
Chipgrim seemed pretty open to conversing.
He takes the quill was holding as he was writing, throws it down, and grabs Senna's hands. And Senna says, "Well, look, I know Dor was not too inclined, but I'd be happy to meet with him and discuss."
And I think that Chipgrin would like it. I would like to be able to go back to Chipgrin and say that Dorval would be on board with conversations too.
Dorval? And he's just sitting there shaking his head like, everything I've done for this city, I just want to give it all away.
And Dorval, I'm not suggesting, and Chipgrin didn't seem to suggest that he should be given necessarily anything except for equal rights as well. So I think it warrants at least
Equal rights with monsters.
They're not monsters. They're people afflicted with lycanthropy. And they treated us just as civil as anybody here has. And we're strangers. You guys let us come into town, and we've already helped out in a couple situations with the poltergeist, and we're going to work on the ooze thing.
And for that, I'm thankful.
With the help of the
He
gold
was the
whiskers.
first guy not to scream when I said something to him. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
See?
it's
If the troll is welcome there.
it's worth a conversation, and an open mind is going to be key to this conversation being successful.
I am a half of our government, and I will meet with Tripkin. I'll work with Dorval and try and change his mind, but
I'm hesitant to even tell Chipgrin if Dorvo's not on board with having civil discussion and not blaming them or calling them monsters.
you leave him to me.
Okay. Okay.
Tell Chipkin tomorrow we'll meet in the reception hall.
Are we welcome to be part of the conversation? To make sure it's amicable?
You could have a mediator. Someone in the middle ground.
You'd be welcome there.
See it on Star Trek all the time.
Yeah, so since I guess at least one of us should go back and get Chipgrin, I can run back and tell Chipgrin to meet tomorrow and then escort him back. Because, I mean, it is also the leader of the Gold Whiskers, so I'm not 100% sure he'll be down, but if I can impress upon him...
I'd like to prepare a proper welcome. If you could give me 2 days.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And in the
We'll meet in
meantime...
the reception hall. We'll set it up. We'll have a nice feast.
Mhm.
Talk over food. Drink.
Let's go tell him now, though, so he has an answer and he can know when it's gonna happen.
Yes, and then we can rest and go fight the elementals. Not your concern. Anyway.
she looks like, what?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
All right, so you go back, relay word to Chipgrin. He pushes you to find out how Dorbo reacted, and you tell him that while he's not super open to it, that Senny said she would talk to him,
And that I was fighting for my man's rights.
and he believes you, and he's appreciative. He says that they'll prepare as well, and he'll wait for you
Sure.
to come and tell him, and he's not coming alone.
Yeah,
First-
that's
okay.
understandable.
Okay.
Yeah. So, other dudes, we got some time to kill. A day and a half, 2 days.
All right,
Yeah, about 2
TS.
days.
What do you want to do?
You gotta fight for your right.
I think we need to rest first because we've got drunk people and some of us have been injured.
Yeah, I got a foaming leg still.
This is supposed to be. Wow, my body just healed itself.
Yeah.
I think
Hashtag
that's-
troll.
Yeah, on the walk back, the trolls like moves, and you just see a faint scar.
And then it
I'm
goes,
pretty sure you're
"It's okay.
a little toasted.
Oh, I am. It's pain relief. It's like an aspirin. An Anacin.
All right. Yeah, I want to rest.
Okay.
Heal up, and then go F those elementals in the A.
And where does that
Fight.
put us on days until
Gear should be ready.
So no, that was yesterday. So today, 8 hours. So tomorrow would be the day you can pick up your stuff. So you guys are sleeping.
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So you wake up refreshed.
You guys want to go do this elemental stuff?
What is this again? Can you remind me?
TS, you know that.
I just want to be prepared, mentally prepared for what I'm about to walk into.
We need to take the Heartstone and go put it on a pedestal. We need to get bones from the guy who died in that area and bring them back to the catacombs. By putting the Heartstone on the pedestal, that area, I don't know what that's supposed to actually, I wasn't paying attention to that part. But everyone went into this place, religious place. They were ill-equipped. Elementals came out, beat them. One guy died. Actually, a couple guys died. They were able to bring him back. This one, he was not. Grumpy Gus Ghost, 3 Gs, wants the bones back. Really important, the whole hand thing. Like that.
Similar, yeah. And there are baby elementals we're not supposed to kill.
Yes, there's baby elementals. They are kind of just stone pillars. And those we're not supposed to kill. We're just supposed to leave those guys alone.
Okay.
So we're just killing the big duders.
The priority is to get the Heartstone on the pedestal and defend it.
Okay.
And then bring the bones back. That we're fine.
Alright. Let's do this.
All right. You heading straight there?
Yep.
If we're
Not sure
able
about the
to,
music though.
Should be.
if we're able to, we should get Flora the Heartstone so she can shadow step to the pedestal, put it on there.
I think that's fair.
Can do that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head out.
Music.
What was that, Jess? I couldn't hear you over the music.
What?
You guys make your way from the foaming mug to the area they call the stage, or the staging area. That is where the heaviest doors are sealed to keep whatever's on the other side of the rock blight out. It is also the only way in so far that has not been collapsed, either on purpose or just naturally. The guards have to get Captain Reffin's approval, but they open the doors. You guys are allowed in. So, this, just to remind you, is an area of rock that they have kept sealed off because something within this area causes earth elementals, specifically the larger ones, to become very violent to anybody. So they stop obeying and will just outright attack. And earth elemental versus deep gnome, squish.
I would like to get my halberd ready.
Okay. Yeah, are you guys?
And I'm raging.
And you're. I'm already mad.
This door took too long to open.
But the little guys aren't affected by the madness.
From what they understand, no.
Okay. From what they understand.
Yes.
Do we want to kind of assign roles further than we have? Or?
Oh, and I'm going to take a pygmy.
You're gonna shrink down.
No,
Well, can I fit?
Through this door, you could. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll be.
Because this is an area where they would usually bring earth elementals, and they're also large size. So they
Okay,
would-
yeah, I'll be fine then.
Okay.
Never mind.
You're saying?
Do we want to hand Flora the Heartstone now for
Yeah.
safekeeping?
she's in my mind. She's already
Tucks it into one of her 100 pockets.
And
Clips it shut.
should she be in the back and kind of
She is going to stick with Alhisla and kind of keep in his shadow so she can hide. Because she can hide behind him.
Just constantly like in your shadow.
Maybe she'll just hold on to a calf.
What's the area?
What are baby
like?
cows
Is there
doing
anything
here?
to climb? Is there anything
So,
to get on top of?
what the area opens into looks like abandoned residences.
Ooh.
There are homes like you saw in Barak, but unlike those homes, there's no light or warmth here. Your footsteps echo on walls that you cannot see. The air is cold and damp and smells of wet stone and dust. You can hear a waterfall somewhere in the distance, and probably just your footsteps, but there's almost like an echoing sound of battle.
You guys want me to light up a rock? Okay. Cover up darkness. So I guess that means dark vision should go first.
I'll take the front.
I'll go
You
with
take front?
I don't know how big a space this can be centered on. It doesn't really say, but I can cast a warding wind, which would, if we're all together, it can go around us, basically in a 10-foot radius, making it really difficult for anything to get at us.
I
if
think
we
at
need
this
to
point
put
we
our
don't
time.
want to alert our presence. I mean,
Okay.
we're probably
wanna
going
be
to get
stealthy?
pricked up, but
Okay.
Can
did
we
we
get
do the cast, what's that
trace
called?
pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Both y'all?
Yeah.
Or one of y'all? Mm-hmm. That would be good.
I'm not sure if I still
We're talking
have
about my
it.
stealth's a +1.
Yeah, but the Badgers is like minus 17.
Okay, so as long as everybody's within 30 feet of me, then I can do that.
Yeah.
Celia's got a 0 stealth. And
Yeah, so
Flora.
let's all huddle up for a second and get this pass without a trace on.
Yeah. Okay.
His stealth is +1 too. Don't smack talk to Badger. Just because he's twice your size and
it's
he's
his
covered in armor doesn't mean anything.
giant chastity belt. This is Badger, so he's not humping things.
Only you would consider it a giant chastity belt. What are you trying to do to
He's
my
trying to
Badger
hump
when
me.
I'm sleeping?
You make him try and hump everybody. And I can hump everybody, buddy.
but yeah, exactly.
Hump. Somewhere a stone is getting a stoner.
God.
As you're casting the spell and you guys are talking about humping badgers,
You're making me rock hard.
God.
just keep going.
you see appearing right in front of you a ghost. The ghost appears to be warped and twisted. Looks like a deep gnome, but its jaws, or its mouth is long and drawn. Its chest looks like it's been exploded outward, and its body is broken and mangled. And I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
8.
9.
Gonna have to put this one in dice.
24.
Which is the first time ever.
Yeah, I'm getting new dice. I keep saying that and I keep forgetting.
Oh wait, sorry, 22.
Eight.
What am I doing?
9.
8.
8. Flora, Titty Sprinkles, Rock, and Alhisla, you are all frightened of this ghost for the next minute. What was yours?
8.
And yours was 9?
Mine was 8.
Yours was 8? Okay.
You have to roll for most scared.
Nobody
I'm the most
got
scared.
under... Wait, what's Flora's wisdom modifier? Okay, she's good. So, it could be worse.
Could pee a little.
Something like that. So, you are frightened. That means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in line of sight of the ghost. And you cannot willingly move closer to the ghost
For 1 minute.
for 1 minute. And because you are afraid, we're going to roll initiative. Everybody.
Do I have a disadvantage on initiative?
This is not an ability check, so this is just normal.
God damn it. I
So you're at
fucked these
10.
dice.
Laura got a natural 20, but she's afraid, so... What'd you get?
17.
Rolled 3 times this game and every single one just been just
What was yours?
to 5.
Can't. I got 18. The Badger got 20. Not a natural.
Okay.
But you know I didn't roll.
Oh, roll for him real quick. Wisdom saving throw. Rock, what'd you get?
6.
He got 12.
12. He is also afraid. So, we're gonna go with people who are not afraid. Orsa,
Huh?
you're up. Horrifying ghost in front of you. Oh wait, I didn't roll anything. Hold on. Let's see what his initiative is. What is it? 16 plus.
Okay, well, I don't need to use Speak with Dead because it's already animated. That would be to animate a corpse.
What was yours? Yours 18?
Initiative?
Yes.
17.
17? Okay. You go first, then the ghost.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the ghost, what? I'm gonna ask the ghost, maybe pass.
In response, the ghost attacks
Kills
you.
me. Sounds about right.
And breaks a coffee mug.
20. You take 17 necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah. So that'll work.
And then the ghost flees.
Fleas, like, just scooted off?
And you see it disappear into one of the houses nearby.
And what have we
Okay,
learned, Orsa?
well-
Don't make friends with ghosts?
It was
What if it was
scared.
Casper?
It was scared. So let's carry on. So, I was in the midst of casting the spell, right? Path Without Trace.
No, you already cast that.
Oh, how come the ghost was able to detect us then?
It's a ghost.
So
You're
that
standing
counts
right there.
as magical
Like
tracking?
he's watching you cast it, and then he made himself visible.
Okay. But so now he can't see us, right?
He couldn't.
can't
no.
detect us.
He'd be
Okay.
hidden as long as you stay.
Alright, carry on, troops.
Quietly.
Okay. You make your way through. You end up passing. You're not going to go in any of the houses, right?
No.
Or does it take us a minute to get through?
you.
Like what
See
time?
Why?
You're not actually moving toward the ghost, so you can proceed as normal. You're a little freaked out, but you can.
But in our next, next person we find, our next elemental or monster.
It's not going to be within the next minute, so you'll be fine.
Okay, that's what I meant. Alright.
You guys end up passing the waterfall that you heard. It takes up most of the east end of this cavern, empties into a large pool. There are two rough-hewn stairs that flank the waterfall. So, like, there's a waterfall here, and there's stairs that go up and behind it.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself while we're scooting along.
Okay.
So you can carry on, I'll look it up
Okay.
and roll.
So, you can either go up this waterfall, or you can keep going. Sorry, let me double check my map here. So yes, you can go. Book. Right here. 17. Sorry, it's a big map.
Does our ranger happen to have a copy of this map?
She does not.
I've never been here before.
So, dead ahead is the waterfall. To the left and right of the waterfall are two other tunnels.
Was there any pedestal in the middle of the room?
There's no pedestal here.
Is there anything behind the waterfall?
There's stairs that lead up to the right and left of the waterfall. There's nothing that you can see behind the waterfall. But you'd have to go in.
I'll walk up to where the stairs and I want to try and see if there's anything hidden behind the waterfall.
Go ahead.
Investigation shit.
I can see it from here. That's a low number. That's 3.
No, it was a natural 20. But with my investigation, that would be 9.
9. There's a lot of water. It's fairly fast moving. Can't really see too much behind it just by looking at it.
I thought we might be able to find like a Mario star. Anyway.
Mario Star.
Yeah.
So your choices are climb the stairs, right tunnel, or left tunnel.
Climb the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. You guys climb the stairs, and it looks like a narrow cavern. Shallow, swiftly flowing stream bisects the cave. So the water that feeds into the waterfall comes from this cave. On both sides there are crystalline formations that sprout naturally. from the floor. And in the very back are 2 more sets of rough-hewn stairs.
Can I investigate one of the crystals to see if they're anything valuable or useful?
Sure.
Okay, that's 19.
They don't appear to be anything special, more like quartz. They were clearer, but otherwise... They're left here, so you imagine that if they were valuable, they probably would have been taken.
Yeah, by the elementals who need nothing.
Can I do a perception check to see if anyone has been here or disturbed this location recently? That is 14.
While you don't see any footprints, nothing in the area, and just checking out the general cave, the stairs that lead up seem to end in like a very narrow plateau, and you can see that there are 2 statues, 2 winged statues at the top, but that's all you see.
Okay. But we walk it stealthy. Investigate it. Woo!
Yeah, I kind of want to go up there.
Okay, so is it just you investigating? I'm trying to figure out where everybody is.
She's going up first because she's sneakiest. I'll go after.
Okay.
I want to get a point of view to see if I can locate from a.
Okay, so just as you're moving your way up, you can see that there's nothing. You can't see out.
But you said it was a plateau.
So you have the. I'm trying. Yeah, let me describe. So you came at the mouth cave where the waterfall is, and then it kind of goes up like this.
Yeah.
And there's a plateau up here, but it's all rock face. It's not out in the open. So it's like a
So it's hidden?
it's a yeah, essentially. It's not really. I mean, if you went to the back of the cave and looked up, you'd see the stairs that go up. But beyond that, huh? You climbed upstairs, came into a waterfall cave. The waterfall runs in the middle. There are crystals on the walls and the floor, and then at the very back of the cavern, so it's like a tube. There's stairs that go up, and there's a little plateau up here.
Where's the pedestal?
There's no pedestal in here.
Or where's there another room?
Down
Anywhere
bottom of the
we haven't
stairs, there was a cavern to the left and the right.
I'm already irritated.
Hey, TS, is there a cavern up there? Or is the pedestal up there?
I just want to kill myself right now.
Wait, so is this whole area the rock blight? Or
Yeah, the whole area, not just this cavern. So you came in.
okay.
What'd you get?
Does
Darth Vader.
Nice.
does anybody remember them saying we had to do the stone thingy in a particular area in the rock blight, or just
Yeah,
in
it's
the
got to
rock
be on the
blight?
pedestal.
On the
There's a
pedestal.
pedestal.
Okay.
So
So
right
you
now
have
we're
to
looking
find
for a
it.
pedestal
I have
and
to take better notes.
and some bones. So I don't know. He might have died in there. Did you investigate for some bones, or is the bones at the pedestal?
We don't know.
Well, I guess.
I the way I pictured it in the description that we had was that it was mostly just one room.
Okay.
So I'm not prepared or familiar with this.
Yeah, the rock blight is an entire area that's been sealed off.
What'd you get?
Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
He's a black stormtrooper.
Steve on the dark side, don't trust the dark side.
Never saw
Fanboys?
Fanboys, yeah.
Yeah. That's
no,
good.
it's a good movie.
No, I truly 100% agree with the Sith. So
Have you ever seen the Funny or Die Star Wars? Chubby, shoot his crossbow ass, you bastard. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway,
Had to be there.
So yes, you can check out this this plateau with the 2 statues, or you can go back down and investigate one of the other 2 tunnels.
I want to at least investigate up there real quick to see if there are bones.
Okay.
The dude's bones.
Are you going to go up or no? Mm-hmm. All right. As you 2 make your way up, you see the 2 gargoyle statues look down at you.
Look down.
Look down. Their heads.
Even though we're walking stealthy.
You can still be detected by magical means.
Can I see it from where I am?
Trace.
No. They're in the back of the cave, climbing Stone stairs.
Just keep climbing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They leap down, unfurl their wings, and attack.
God damn it.
One for each of you.
How does it attack? Can't just say attack.
Yep, it's going to make 2 attacks. One with its bite, and one with its claws. First one
Are they-
on Rock is... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
They're gargoyles?
They're gargoyles, stone gargoyles.
Okay.
20 to hit for the bite.
Oh yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
Sure.
17, 21 to hit for the claws.
Yeah.
It's another 5.
Okay.
TS. 16 plus 4, 20 to hit for the bite.
Okay.
5.
They don't have disadvantage with their stealth or anything.
7 plus 4, 11. That misses, right?
Yeah, misses.
Okay. So the claw attack misses.
We've been playing too long. They're going to take it easy on us anymore.
As they attack and kind of fly past you guys, because they just did a dive bomb basically, you guys both get a reaction attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
17.
Hits. What are you attacking with?
The dark.
Magic spell.
Well, that's...
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
3 of them.
Go ahead. You gotta roll 3 of them.
17,
Hits.
net 20, and
Did you say nat 20?
yeah.
Nice.
And 15.
All 3 hit. Roll your damage.
Fuck. So the first one.
You
Wait,
don't really
no,
just-
no, no.
Right.
That would be real nice.
20
damage.
14.
14 misses.
I have to remind
What are you attacking
myself.
with?
My short sword.
Okay, so you bring up your short sword.
I figure I don't have time to lock my bow, so.
Yeah, that's good. You're fast, but I don't know if you're
Like
that's
your
Legolas
dexterity
fast.
colors.
That'd be if I was walking like
God dang it.
Prepared, yeah.
D10. Okay. So
Anyway, I'll rock
the
those.
first one is 3. Second one is 8.
Times 2, because that was your crit.
No, that was 4 times 2.
Oh, okay.
So 3, 11, 18.
18 points as you blast it, and it actually tumbles through the air. Roll a d6 for me real quick.
Hell yeah. 3.
3. Hits the side of the cavern as it's flying down and falls prone on the ground.
Stony bitch.
You can now see, you two, and Flora, and Cilior. One swoops down, Titty Sprinkles swings her sword at it, misses, and it keeps coming. It's now heading straight towards you guys. The other one, Rock hits with his Eldritch Blast, slams into the wall, and is currently knocked prone.
I actually hit it in the stony ball sack.
So now you guys need to roll initiative real quick.
And the prone one is out of breath.
God damn it.
6.
Steve.
Fucking 5 again.
Flora got 20.
I'm
Celia
going to
got
these dice down.
Why don't you use your
6.
black set?
I don't know why. Okay?
It matches your band-aid now. So, you know.
Bad dates. Remember, bites are like this.
So what'd you get?
You be careful who Potter's
5.
Celia got 6, so you know. Flora is going to shadow step to the one that's prone, and
Punch that bitch in the
Yep.
butthole.
she's gonna do her
Jim
2
Henson.
strikes.
Oh god, what was that from?
I can't. Jim Henson you into apology.
Yeah, do this and be like, I'm Goliath. I love you, Elena Moss.
That's Mickey.
Yeah, but that's why I did Mickey voice for a gargoyle because of Disney's Gargoyle cartoon.
Yeah,
Elena Mazda was the main female.
Took it too far.
We are still playing.
Okay. And she shadow steps to the one that's knocked prone, and gives 2 quick lightning strikes to it.
Where?
In the face.
Ugh.
Yeah. Some of the stone crumbles away, and half of its jaw is kind of like missing. But it gets up and takes to the air. Orsa.
Oh crap.
That's what Flora would do.
Part of me wants to meld into stone to try to meld into the gargoyle, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Carving work out
But you
super
can
well.
try.
I can literally Jim Henson it.
Oh my god.
No, I have a feeling I'm gonna die if I do that. Okay, I'm gonna hold my turn till after all these looks.
You can't hold your turn. You can hold an action. You
Do I
tell
have
me
to
what you
specify
can-
what the action's
Yes, you
gonna
do.
be? Oh, crap.
You
Okay,
can do in response to what Alhizla does, right?
You have to
I have to
say,
say,
I'm
okay.
going to attack, I'm going to...
Okay, I'll just do wand of elements then toward one of the
Go
gargoyles.
for it. Roll. Yeah, just go and roll to attack first.
No, I'm not interested in you anymore, Cap.
So wait, can I use my spellcasting ability modifier for that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, 13.
Does not hit.
Not super. All right.
So you raise the wand, and the beam of all 4 elements shoots past. Rainbows!
I deserve it. I forgot my wand.
They're flying.
It's flying right. One's flying. The other one's starting to get up.
I want to try and Babe Ruth it with my halberd.
Yeah,
Go for it.
So I'm going to point. And then I'm winding up.
Called shot. Okay.
Stop using them. Just give me it. Just
No.
give me the green one.
No.
It can hang up with
What do
this
you
one
get?
that's been
I
fired
got
as well.
13.
That does not hit.
Of course it doesn't.
Altisa points, swings, and whiffs. The gargoyle does a barrel roll around your blade, turns around, and looks like he's going to come back to attack you from behind.
Hey, better swing.
Bada! Gargoyle? Cilior is going to attack the flying one with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
9 plus. What the hell is the thing? Spell and thing.
3 attack rolls.
Plus 10. Hits. 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 And that is a d10.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
10.
That's scene 3. 10. 18. With that, hits it on the wing, knocks it into the wall. Give me a d6. Quick.
Son of a bitch. Son of a... How many... Why is that the only one still in there? It's a 2.
Okay, it hits the side of the wall and shatters and breaks apart.
Yeah.
There's still the one on the ground. It is back to sprinkles.
You got your spreadsheet.
Huh?
Got your spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit it with a camel.
camel.
It's a new one.
Oh.
Which one is it?
Go ahead.
5. What is it? What is it?
You throw the fuzzy ball, and from it sprouts a giant crab.
All right, we gotta name it. Oh boy.
I shall call you Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Crab.
I'll come up with something.
Okay. Well, you have a giant crab. I will let you go ahead and direct
This crab's airborne at the moment.
it to do something. No, if you throw it towards the gargoyle. Gargoyle is currently trying to get up. So
So he can attack it?
he can. Let me get your giant crab stats.
I think
Because they have those.
Well, I might be able to turn into one, so I might. Let me
Just
check
make
mine
sure
too.
he doesn't give up the Krabby Patty formula.
That's what you name it. Patty.
Patty the crab.
Krabby Patty.
Krabby, comma, Patty. That's how it appears in the phone book. Hello, this is Patty Krabby.
Wow.
I'd like to think it was a team effort.
That's
right.
You might like to, but crab 320.
I still can't believe you haven't rolled a 1. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Which one's that one again?
Can't tell. I've got a regular crab.
Giant crab should be in here. Giant. Oh, 324. My bad.
Actions, claw attack, and yeah.
All right,
Those are
giant
what you
crab.
do.
Action, claw attack. +3 to hit. Reach 5 feet, 1 target.
All right. So he's
If
gonna,
it hits, the target is grappled.
we'll have to write that down for me to remember later.
Yep.
So he's gonna go ahead Does he get any advantages on like?
Plus 3 to
it's
hit.
+3. All right, so let's see if he gets that.
Is he have 2
gargoyle.
claw attacks? Just one?
Just one.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Crit. Go ahead and roll for damage. It is a D6.
it's a critical crab,
It's what?
SpongeBob.
D6.
Twice, right? Because it's a natural.
Yes. Well, you just double it.
12.
12.
Damn.
So,
Yay, crap!
crab springs to life and immediately sees the gargoyle on the ground as it's trying to get up. Takes its claw, grabs it behind the neck, and the creature is currently grappled.
Rock.
It's your turn.
That's a crab, isn't it? So he's grappled
Yeah, so the gargoyle's
and
struggling.
prone. Is that? Do I get advantage on attacks?
You would get advantage because he's grappled by the
Okay,
an
I'm
ally.
gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Go ahead.
So 16,
Hits.
12
Hit,
plus. Well, it's
yeah,
plus
it'll
my
hit,
spell
it'll hit.
modifier. And then 13 plus
All
my
3
spell
hit?
modifier. So
It, whatever you roll is going to destroy it. So you let loose. Go ahead. Describe it.
is it on its back or on its belly?
It's on its belly. Currently trying to push up, and the crab's got its claw holding
Okay.
it down on the ground.
I'm just gonna take my time and try to get it in the mouth 3 times. And then, pew, pew, pew.
As the third one hits, the entire thing kind of glows with black energy and shatters, and the crab clips into dust. You want to see what your crab looks like?
I named him Tomatoa.
Tomatoa.
Titty Sprinkles, the former stripper companion, has crabs.
Sorry. This one.
Nice.
Is anybody surprised?
Okay, so you fought and killed a giant crab. Or, I mean, sorry, gargoyles. You now have a giant crab for 24 hours.
You can boil it,
You could boil it.
produce bonfire, and then that jug of never-ending water. You guys, it's meant to be.
What about the jug?
Yeah.
Wait, how many gargoyles are left?
That's it.
So,
Well, alright then.
yeah. So I guess I still want to continue up that. But guys, come on. Platform.
There's nothing up there.
Even after an investigation check.
You can investigate, but there's nothing up there. It's literally just
I want to investigate.
Go ahead.
That would be a 15.
There's nothing up there.
God damn it. Guys, there's nothing up here. I even investigated.
You can see 2 areas where the gargoyles, you could see they were sitting. The rest is surrounded by dust, but that's it. The trip up the waterfall was a bust. So now you have
Literally.
a choice. Left, left and right of the.
All right.
Waterfall
I picked stairs and titty sprinkles. I vote Altisla and or Orsa.
Choose.
Left.
All right. Take the left.
Unless you guys climb back down the stairs.
Left-hand path.
Take looking at the waterfall. You take the left, right? Or are you talking left coming out of the waterfall? So stage right or stage left?
Stage left.
You have to think how that works.
I don't know how that
You're
works.
not even
Stage
in
left
the
is
air,
right.
like-
Is your right side, so this is stage left. Stage right.
Okay. So you guys are heading.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
Still have no idea where we're going, but I'm following yous.
All right. You make your way around a cave that goes straight and curves to the left. It opens into a fairly small area, and it looks like another residential type of area. There is, from where you're standing, there's an entry to your left, an entry to your right, and looks like there's a stairs that kind of go up and to the right at the end of the hall.
Wait, the residential area, it looks inhabited? Or no?
No. This whole
Okay.
area is
Okay.
abandoned. But looks like there's an entryway on the left, entry on the right, and then stairs towards the back that go up and to the right.
Okay, so we're still trying to find this little pedestal.
Correct.
Say the stairs.
And just so you know, where you talked to Gurnik, he called it a clutch of Carrig because it looked like 5 fingers reaching out of the ground. That's where the Galabdur stood. So you're looking for something similar,
Something that looks like a claw.
kind of.
Right to the stairs.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Just make your way through. It's still very dark, still very quiet. You make your way up the stairs. Who's going first?
Crab's walking sideways.
I'll go first. You gonna go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna being stealthy, Al, or no?
We still have the.
Yeah, but are you trying to
Yeah,
be
as stealthy as I can.
Go ahead and roll. Add +10 to your roll.
You gonna try and trust it?
Really? Why?
Because
Look at all
I'm
of the
trying
ones
to.
you have in front of
I'm
you.
trying to push. All right, fine. Watch this, and I get a natural 20. I'm gonna be so pissed. Better. +10.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Perfect. You are super silent. You're not making any noises. And as you get closer, as your dark vision picks up more and more of the area, you start to see from around a corner there is some ormu growing on the wall, which is a green bioluminescent fungus. And it seems awfully bright as you turn, and you can see why, because this light is being refracted through more of those crystals. Excuse me. And these crystal formations are erupting from the floor, creating kind of a kaleidoscope. Not super bright, but with your dark vision, you can see pretty well with it. The crystals are semi-transparent, and they slightly distort images. So where the ones you saw previously were kind of like shards jutting out, these almost seem like slabs, like if you cut a geode slice, and they're kind of like if you looked at several broken panes of glass.
It's just like a fun house.
Kind of. Yeah, but it's
You're
distorting
telling me.
images, not quite to that effect.
Just tell me fun house.
Among these crystals are statues. Some statues are look like proud warriors standing tall. Some look like they're afraid. There are deep gnome, there are drow, there are humans, elves. You notice one statue in particular
You son of a
is
bitch. Nothing.
appears to be cowering in fear, and it actually looks like it's been carved holding one of these pieces of crystal. And the stairs go up.
All right. So we keep going.
Okay. As you climb the stairs,
Why are you getting all squirrely? Speak to the group.
Send the crab
We're a
first.
Is this
team.
a
There's-
Chronicles of Narnia deal where like we turned all the people into stone?
Send the crab first.
no, no Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay.
You go up the stairs, and it opens up into a chamber. And the first thing you notice is that this does not look like some place a deep gnome would live. All the adornments of this chamber would be more at home with someone who was drow. There are spider-themed tapestries.
Fuck.
There's fine Zirkwood furniture and ranks of like clothing everywhere, but it all looks rotted. Hasn't been touched in a while. There are more statues here. However, these look a lot worse off. Some are broken. Some look like there are large like chunks torn out of them. At the center of the chamber, it looks like there is a female drow statue sitting in a chair.
She have snake hair?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna clock an arrow and shoot at it. Knock. Clock.
Did you guys follow him?
Yeah,
we
I
not
thought
all
we were
go
going as a
together?
group.
You guys didn't say. He said he was sneaking up. Nobody else rolled a stealth check.
Yeah,
We're
but
all as a group.
it's still within an hour. We still
I'm
have.
not saying that you couldn't go. I'm just saying that nobody else said they were going with
Oh,
You
okay.
didn't ask the question?
Sorry, I thought when he snuck up and then he said, "Are you continuing on?" I thought that was implied.
it. Okay, that's fine.
We
That's
all
fine. I
are.
just
Yeah.
did say. Okay, you're in front? Any marching order?
I'm gonna hang back a bit.
I'll go next, but I'm looking at the ground, motherfuckers.
And where are you looking?
Where am I looking? I kind of need to aim.
I'm gonna watch the way we came from.
Okay, so if you're aiming at the statue in the center of the room. Decision.
I am not looking
I'm
the statue in
aiming
the
at the
eyes.
floor in front of the statue.
You're aiming at the floor.
Or
in front
I'm
of
looking at the
statue.
floor, so I'm taking my judgment call to hold up a little bit.
What's wrong?
Did you just figure out what we're doing?
Yeah.
We are
Medusa?
You are the
Yeah. I think we need to get a mirror.
I need
Remember when you
everybody
painted that many?
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Even the
We're not
people
looking
looking
at
at the
her.
ground.
Constitution saving throw.
Especially the people looking.
Well,
Is it against magic? Is it against magic?
Put it away. Stop using those dice.
No.
Oh, it's
I
good?
used a different one. So it was really good. I'm not joking.
Is it against magic?
Uh,
It matters for gnome cunning.
not a spell. Does it just say magic or does it say spell?
Yeah, this is magic.
Okay. Technically, yes.
Can I use inspiration dice on this? Okay.
because the crab walks sideways, will the crab have seen?
This is not eye to eye, so I need everybody to roll Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Badger included.
12.
He did.
So oh, phew, thank God. And Flora. Flora's got pretty high Constitution. Okay. What'd you get?
Both me and the badger got 12. The Tomatoa got 7.
14.
12. 26.
Okay. You guys who failed your saving throws by
Who is?
14
Okay.
or
Yeah,
less
that was one. That was awesome.
begin to feel your muscles tighten
14 or less.
or less.
Damn it to hell.
Nobody made it 5 or less, so we're good there. However, your muscles begin to seize.
Wait, so that we got 14 or less?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
we
just- okay.
boners right now. These semis.
Yes, you are all currently restrained until your next turn, and then you can make a saving throw again.
Well, how do we attack then?
You can't. You can if you're restrained. Hold on.
So it's just me?
You, Cilia, or Flora. I just want to double check the restrained creature speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you can't move. You can attack. As long as you don't need to move to attack.
Yeah.
Um,
So, but you didn't let me actually shoot my arrow.
now she got to go first. You can still attack.
Okay.
Gonna set this out real quick.
20.
You got a 20 with disadvantage?
Well, no, not. I didn't think I got disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because her eye gaze goes first.
Doesn't matter, same thing.
You got 220. Oh, 20 total. Okay. Yeah, that hits. I thought you meant you got a natural 20. I was like, damn.
So,
So, did not think you guys would go this way.
Question.
To draw this out real quick. Yes, sir.
What does it say about spells with somatic components?
Somatic is movement.
Yeah,
If you can attack, you can move your hand.
Okay.
You just can't move across the board.
Okay.
unfortunately, your damage is only 1.
What? Okay. So, throne will be here. That's where. Da, da, da.
Oh, wait, no. It's 5. I forgot my second modifier.
Oh, okay. So, you guys came in this way. And
I know how I feel about your drawing music.
I have to go grab something.
Like that stone spray paint in a can. For like if any of us look at her, it's like I've got an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see in a second.
dudes. Crap. No. Okay, we'll change strategy. Pretend these are all statues.
Oh no.
I just need a visual for you guys.
Okay. I like that.
They're not actually orcs. But I lost my pieces for all the statues I had. They're not actually mind flayers either. Just so you know. Don't freak out. But
That is a good looking Noel.
right?
Whoever painted those. Yeah.
Did a pretty good
That
job.
was you, Steven, right? This one was you? Or was this one me?
I think that one was you.
Yeah, this one was me.
You were first. You were not looking. I mean, it doesn't matter which way you're facing, but
I was looking at the ground
looking at the ground.
at the moment. As soon as she knocked an arrow.
You heard the stretch of the bow. Horse was hanging back. Here, this is your crab. Beastmaster, Titty Sprinkles. Flora. And Orsa in the back.
Where's my dude?
Where are you?
I was behind all these left.
Okay.
Smaller bases next time.
Note to self.
Already bought some.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. That's driving me crazy.
Alright. Pull this.
I think what I like
Stop.
about it though is the bases make sense in terms for a lot of them in terms of how much space the creature would actually take up. Like Aldhisla has a bigger base because it makes sense on the
Right,
grid.
yeah.
He would take up more space.
Precisely.
No, I'm going with this size from now on.
Yeah.
Smaller one?
Yep.
Right, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Again?
There was no initiative.
There was no initiative.
That was a saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
Tesla?
13.
Tin cup.
Ooh, Flora. I'm sorry. 7. Orsa.
Oh, sorry. 11.
11. Rock.
15.
And 3 Sprinkles.
T Sprinkles has 23.
Whoa!
The Badger has 17. And Tomatoa has 6.
So 17.
What?
Tomato. All right. So Titty Sprinkles. Hold on, I forgot to put the Medusa. Seven.
I'm still raging, right?
Always.
You could. You can go after Rage. It's been over 10 minutes since you guys got in here. Okay, so Titty Sprinkles. You got your first shot off, but you get to go again. You did 5 damage, you said to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to zero attack again.
With disadvantage?
I have 12.
Does not hit. So you, with all your strength, try and knock an arrow loose it, but it flies wide. That would be Badger's turn.
What is?
He can't move, so
Yeah, but he can't not attack, right?
if he can't move, he can't get close to her, then he can't really do anything.
Yeah, whose dick plan was that? DM. Well, I guess might as well skip the other two because they can't move.
Okay.
Well, how do they break out of it then? You just have to keep throwing a saving.
At the end of his turn, at the end of his next turn, he can roll a saving throw.
Okay.
So, Rock.
Okay. This is okay. So I was. Oh shoot! No movement.
Are you restrained? Yeah, if you made yours, then you can't move.
Yeah.
Or didn't make yours, I'm sorry.
That's literal movement on the grid, but we can stand still and do something?
Yes. With disadvantage.
So if I wanted to scan the room to see if there were any objects in the room, is that my action?
You could do it quickly.
Yeah, I want to scan to see if there are any mirrors around.
You roll a perception check.
12 plus 8 or 17.
You do see a mirror, however, it looks like it's shattered. It used to be one. There's little fragments of reflective material around the edge. That's it.
Okay. How far away is it?
It'd be right here.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Too far away. Yes. Thank you. I want to cast Invisible Servant.
Okay. I mean, the fragments are like, like if you broke up.
Oh, so there's no like bigger.
No.
Okay. Then I want to cast Major Image to create the illusion of a mirror around the entire creature.
Okay. Which way is it facing?
Which
Reflecting out or reflecting in?
reflecting in. So
What
like
does she
a
have to do?
cylindrical.
What does she have to do? Saving throw, isn't it?
Let's see. Physical. So there's no saving throw for the spell itself, but physical
You're up next,
interaction with the illusion is an intelligence check against my spell save DC.
Okay.
So.
You're restrained.
Oh.
You can't cast a spell and do that at the same time.
Okay, I got you. So that would be 15.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence. Yes.
16.
Fuck.
So she knows it's not real.
Well, if she physically interacts with it, I don't know if that's on her turn.
Well, it's an illusion, so if it doesn't affect her, she's gonna know it's not real.
So she.
So she sees you cast a mirror, but it doesn't do anything to her. Therefore,
Okay.
she knows it's not real, so it wouldn't matter saving throw wise.
God damn it.
Alisa.
Is she awake?
Oh, she's awake.
All right.
She
well,
stands up.
I am going to
I like your
charge
tower.
up to her and hit her with my halberd.
Are you looking at her?
You know what? No, I'm
You're gonna
looking at the
recognize?
ground, but I can hear and smell her. So I'm going to do that.
All right, but roll a perception check first. Roll a disadvantage for your attack.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. So just, I mean, if it wasn't a really good roll,
Yeah, it's terrible. It's 7.
okay, yeah. So just roll your attack with disadvantage.
All right. $19.
That'll hit.
Yeah, 19's my lowest one.
Okay, that hits
All right.
for damage.
So 9.
9.
Yep. Then I'm going to attack again.
Okay, go ahead.
With disadvantage?
Yep. Unless you're looking at her.
$18.
Hits.
Alright.
Orsa, you're up next.
12.
12 the damage. Wow. Okay. Orsa.
Okay, I'm gonna do conjure animals. So I'm gonna have 4 war horses.
4
try this
war
one.
horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna appear right here.
Okay.
So since I know there's something there,
Okay.
but okay. I'm trying to figure out what's fair in terms of instructions to give them.
What does it say you can do?
Well, it says
You
they'll
want
follow
to-
my verbal commands, but is it fair to say I don't entirely know what this creature is yet, or
You have a
isn't
pretty
looking
good
directly
idea.
toward- okay.
And plus, you can ask the party, right? Like, you could ask the party on your turn.
Okay.
I mean, it's 6 seconds, so.
Okay. Because I've messed up on this spell with unclear directions before, so
Okay.
I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna order them attack the troll's enemy.
Okay.
Is that clear enough?
Sure.
Okay. So they're gonna attack with trampling charge because they're gonna start 20 feet from her.
Okay.
So
Bless
with
you.
that,
Bless you.
Okay, they're gonna charge her and attack with their hooves on the same turn. She has to succeed on a DC 14 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If she's knocked prone, they
But
get
these
to
are
make
actual
another-
creatures, right? They're not.
They are actual creatures.
They need to
Well,
all-
they're face spirits,
Okay.
but they have the abilities of the actual animal, is my understanding.
I'm just trying to figure out if they'd be affected by the petrifying gaze.
I don't know.
If they're spirits, I'm gonna say no. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Just
so-
strength saving throw.
Yep, it's 14.
She does not make it.
Okay.
She got a 6.
All right.
So she's knocked prone.
Yep, she's knocked prone, and then they are all going to do the hooves bonus action with a +4 to hit. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
But she is prone.
Yep.
Thank you, Steve.
All right.
All right. Cilior curses the troll because he'd like to cast Fireball and cannot. So he is.
stopped you before.
He is going to.
Set me on fire. Set me on fire.
He can't reach anybody. Okay, he is going to. He can't get through.
Feel good back there, magic wielder?
Well, no. He can't really do anything. He's gonna hold his attack in case he can get a clear shot. Flora's turn.
She's
Flora.
petrified too.
She is not.
She's not?
No, she made hers.
Oh, dang.
But she can't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, she's gonna shadow step. And attack.
Snake. With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, she's prone.
No, that one. Ooh. Okay, so both hit. That is 2d6 plus 5. 11, 6, 17 points of damage. 33. And then she is going to step back behind that statue. It is the Medusa's turn. She's going to use half her movement speed to stand up. And she is going to attack the troll with her snake hair. 17?
Cutting words?
Yes. What's
What's the thing? Come on, move. Cutting words. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use a reaction to expend a Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die.
But you are being restrained.
Cutting words, not cutting.
Yeah, but you
Dance.
also cast a spell. I'm gonna say no
The restraint lasts 1 round or longer.
until you make your save or you are petrified. Turn to stone.
Oh, so do we try to make a saving throw each time?
At the be at the end of your next turn or beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
So you take 14 poison damage and 4 piercing damage.
So 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, so halved. Yep, that would be
And
halved. And then the
14.
14 poison damage. Giant crab can't go to sprinkles. You can roll your save.
Which is what plus what?
You want to roll a Constitution saving throw. You are now unrestrained.
Straight bitch.
So you can avert your gaze and make attacks with disadvantage, or you can look and then try and make another saving throw, but attack is normal.
That's a statue, right? Over there.
Yes,
Each one of those squares 5 feet.
correct.
I'm gonna make a run for statue.
Okay.
So, say I'm 30. That puts me about right there. Wait, I can go across.
Yeah, you can go like behind it if you want.
You'll let me?
Yeah.
An extra 5 feet.
That's fine.
I'm going to. I don't think I'm safe to attack because all Tisla isn't.
Wait, where are you?
Steve took her. She's
Oh.
on the left side.
That's fine.
Or the right side of that statue.
You can try.
You. No truer words have ever been spoken. Try.
If you get a critical failure, you'll hit all these.
But that's 1 out of 20. That's
Yeah, that's a risk I'm
5%.
willing to take.
Are you looking though?
Right.
Are you averting your gaze?
Better be looking.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I need a Constitution saving throw.
9.
You start to seize up again.
That's okay. I'm behind a goddamn thing.
Okay.
19.
19 with disadvantage.
Straight up without any additives
Okay.
on this one.
You start to freeze up because you look and you just get your arrow to the right position, let it fly, and it strikes true. Roll for damage.
I'd do anything for my friends.
12.
Nice. That's a good hit.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Giant badger saving throw.
Oh, 17 without any.
Okay. So the badger is now freed. Just so you know, if you're starting to become petrified and you fail your next one, you become petrified.
I'll get a spell for that.
He can't attack her, so he's gonna move over to be by me
Okay.
because there's really nothing he can do for that type of creature, at least in the position she's in.
That's fair.
So roll for giant crab, broad of sequence.
He'll be next. I'm just doing this one. It's easier just to keep going. Rock.
Oh, god damn it. Whatever. What's the thing?
What'd you roll? It's Constitution.
Constitution?
Yep.
That would be 12.
Rock. You are petrified.
Before I freeze!
So you see Rock as he
No, it's literally like
Yeah.
this.
freezes rock is now stone. And frozen. Althisa, it's your turn.
Without looking at her, I am going to attack with my halberd again, and I'm raging, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm just gonna double check.
So, 2 attacks disadvantage.
Natural 20.
Double net.
Disadvantage though.
Okay, so there was 27 and 25.
Hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the second one. You're going to do 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
Just go ahead and roll them both.
So 17 and 22.
Both hit.
Alright.
Roll for damage for both attacks.
Reckless.
14
Grip master.
and 11.
25 points of damage. 2 more strikes. So that is 37 total.
My weave.
You cut off a couple of the snakes as you swing up, and then as you come back down, you slice her across her snake legs, and starts to bleed profusely.
Can't say snake legs.
Snake leg, snake torso.
For snake
bottom
to
half.
Orsa, saving throw.
Welcome to the nope, not stone.
15.
Ooh, you have made your save. You are free of the petrification.
All right. The war horses are gonna do a little loop around thingy so they can run at her again.
Okay.
And same thing, DC
14.
14 strength.
Okay. So they come at her. Strength. Nope, she does not make it.
Okay, so she is prone,
Not prone?
again.
Prone, bitch.
And I'm gonna try again with hooves.
Okay.
Use my red
Oops,
dice.
there it is.
Okay. 14 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay.
So she manages
That's
to roll out of the way. That's their turn, though. Or is that your spell to control them every turn?
Yeah, it's a concentration
Okay,
spell.
okay.
Yep.
Well, you can still cast something that's not concentration.
Yeah.
I thought I had to stay focused on that one
You
spell
can't. You
for
can't
it to
cast
last.
2 concentration spells. You can cast another spell as long as it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
I don't have Eldritch Blast.
You should.
After this, it will be Celior's turn. And the troll is still right next to her.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just go ahead with
Plenty of time to
produce
think, how do I
flame.
unpetrify myself?
Or wait, no. I'm kind of too far away to mess
Just
stuff
turn me into a
up.
houseplant.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it with the horses for now.
Okay. Celior is going to Eldritch Blast since she's down, but it's a range attack, so it's disadvantage. 16, same number plus. Okay, so first hit. 18. 9. Second one misses. 1. Okay, so 2d10. Pew. Woo! 10. And that doesn't count. And 9. So 19 points of damage to her. That's 46 total for this round. Flora is going to Shadow Step. Don't worry about it. She's gonna go right back to where she was. That is a 1. That is an 18, so that doesn't count. 17 and 2 plus 2.
Wait, when I mean this might be a silly question, but wouldn't it just be regular rolls, not disadvantage, because she's prone and yeah.
Good point. We'll redo those. First one misses. Second one hits. She does another 11 points of damage. 57. Alright, Medusa is not looking good, but it's her turn, so again.
Wait a minute, you skipped the back or the
Crab is after the Medusa.
Oh, I thought she already attacked.
The crab, she attacked last time, then the crab went, but he couldn't do anything yet because he's
I guess I thought we were already through another round.
not yet. We will be right after this, so he'll make his saving throw next. Movement speed, half her movement speed. You're right there.
Oh yeah, and I get 5 back.
That's right. She's gonna do a multi-attack on Althisa. First is
In Overwatch we call you the tank.
First two are short swords. 15,
Love
14 to hit.
Nope.
And that doesn't hit either. Last one, snake. 19.
Yep.
So you take 14 points of poison damage, and then 4 points of piercing, halved to 2. And she is going to...
Still at 60 health.
It's risky, but 5, 10, 15, and you get an attack of opportunity
Yes,
against
I
her.
do.
With disadvantage,
With disadvantage?
unless you're going to look at her.
No.
Okay.
But you're also raging.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I just like putting it out there.
He is mad.
Got the same number both times. 12.
Misses. Fuck. Giant crab.
It's cool, dude.
It's okay.
At least you're not like this.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. That's why you always look at the ground, man.
I was looking at the ground,
Please.
man.
Free.
Dobby's a free crab.
Is that free?
No, get away from cats.
Yeah, dude, I got my feet up here.
Because he just really doesn't know what to do, he's gonna follow me and
Okay.
the doctor.
Right. The crab's like, woo!
Hey, they're over there now.
like the one from Hitchhiker's Guide.
That's where we're at.
All right. Two sprinkles. You're up. You need to make a saving throw.
18.
You are free of petrification. You attacking? Mm-hmm. Not looking this time?
It doesn't matter. It's gonna miss. Not looking at her and it misses anyways.
Okay. So you fire again.
Well, 16. Does that hit?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Oh, 16 hits?
Roll for damage.
5.
5 points of damage. All right.
She's dead yet?
No, she's not dead yet, but she's not looking good. Now she's got a big arrow sticking out of her shoulder. Giant Badger's turn. Doctor.
Oh, he can't attack.
Okay. He's not petrified. You're just gonna keep him where you are.
Well, he can't go up to her attacker, so.
All right. And since Rock is petrified, Althisa.
You guys can't put me on top of the building
I'm going
in New York.
to...
I'm gonna hurl the gnome.
Yeah, just move Castle Wyvern to the top of the Thanos building, and then
All right. Go ahead.
Attack again.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and roll both attacks.
Alright.
First one misses,
Yep.
but you can roll
Wait,
two
I got
attacks.
advantage, don't I?
Disadvantage.
Alright.
But you still have 2 attacks. So.
Yep, misses.
Both of them do.
considering that you
Okay.
got 4 hits,
Orsa.
you're still at a
Going with my horsies again.
All right.
good ratio. Better ratio than me.
14 strength.
Try to move
She makes it 14.
I want
Damn.
blood. And I want
Does she take damage though?
It doesn't say that she does.
Then probably not. Go. You can go ahead and do the hoof attack though.
Well, no, because it's only if she's knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cast a spell then?
No, because I'm pretty sure I'd have to look over there to cast it.
You can cast with disadvantage if it's like an attack spell. So you could try the wand again.
With disadvantage if I'm not looking at her?
So you're kind of like averting your gaze and trying to point without looking at her.
Yeah, but then there's a risk I'm going to hit someone else, correct?
Only if you get a natural 1.
It's only 5%.
Alright, well, I'll snitch a
You're
little,
like, yeah, do it, do it.
I love the
snitch a little
risk.
closer and do one of elements.
Go for it. Roll twice and then your
So 15.
hits.
Alright.
Aldisla,
Ah,
Fireball.
3, so it's going to be wind.
Oh,
You look beautiful with the wind blowing through your snakes.
Whoa!
Maybe it's a bit hasty, Greg. I could love you. Way the wind blows through.
Alright, so 10 wind damage.
10 wind damage.
Yeah, so not really wind damage. A tornado like whirlwind lifts her in the air, dropping her, causing injury.
Go ahead and roll a d6 too. Or a d10, I'm sorry.
Bludgeoning.
5.
5 points. Alright. So your wind picks her up, spins her around, and drops her down. She is knocked prone.
This is one clumsy snake.
I've never seen a
knocked
snake
down.
trip before.
She's not looking good. Ciliar's turn. He is going to cast a fireball towards the back and try not to hit Altisla since he's far enough away. And we'll see if it works.
Nat 1. What you gonna do? Have fun burning him up.
She gets to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because she is prone. 3. Oh, she got 3. It doesn't matter.
3. Let's see if I can roll lower.
And 8d6.
I'm ordering a new dice as soon as we get home.
I'm gonna get you a shirt that says B.
Oh, come on.
To the dice.
Be a freaking yacht.
I'm surprised you guys don't have at least one dice-sized hole in one of your walls. Yeah, for like.
There's a dice just kind of stuck in it.
Yeah. Check for those.
And
The fire erupts behind her. It catches her on fire, and the 2 statues next to her become scorched. It gets really close to Altisla. And falls back. Titty Sprinkles.
I need to show you this.
Okay.
Pictures of mozzarella sticks. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my god.
what?
I'm looking at Imager because I'm mad right now. And I just found a post that's nothing but pictures of mozzarella sticks. It's the greatest thing I've seen all day. So, okay.
One of those days, huh?
Well, all right.
She's prone.
She is prone.
So you roll regular rolls, right?
No.
No?
Ranged attacks have disadvantage anyway, so it's just
Oh.
still with disadvantage
Why?
because she's prone. So if like someone's shooting at you and you want to drop prone, then they would have disadvantage on attacking you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I hit.
You hit?
Yeah.
All right. With the hit points she has,
5.
how you want to finish her off?
Oh. She's prone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want. Which way is she facing?
She's currently at the feet of Altis.
Or which way is she looking?
Down currently. She just got a fireball, blew her forward.
I want to get right in the top of the head. Just want to shoot. And just kind of shoot over this guy's shoulder through Altisla's legs and get her right smack in the head.
So you just see fire come at you mere inches from your face, and you're already kind of thinking, I'm going to kill that fucking wizard. And then your loincloth kind of goes right into the top of her head.
I hate being this troll.
And that's the one that decides to leave the party.
Nope.
Done.
Ciliar calls out, grab her head.
All right. I reach down and I'm gonna hack off the head and I'm putting it in my bag of holding.
Okay. While you're doing that, Ciliar runs up real quick and starts filling vials of her blood. And Ciliar says, you might want to put him in there too.
Him? I can't put him in the bag,
He's a statue.
so it'll work. Yeah. Okay.
It's
We're
not
gonna
alive.
put Rock in a bag and
Well, hold
Save
up. I
it
think
for later.
I might be able to unpetrify him.
Only if you have greater restoration.
Lesser restoration, but I can really put my heart into it.
lesser isn't greater.
Nope. That or
Mandrake root.
you either need greater restoration or another alternative.
Such as.
You'll have to find out.
This episode of D30 Somethings is brought to you by Potter, Cat Assassin.
Chip 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 bite you. Chip 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 bite you. Chip 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 chip.